There are over 100 billion Earth-like planets out there in the Milky Way. Some of them might even have life on them, but that's not what this video is about. This video is about weird space facts that will actually make people say, "That's weird." Buckle up, because here we go. Number 10. When NASA's Voyager 1 spacecraft took its famous photo of Earth, it was 6 billion miles away. At that distance, Earth looked like a tiny blue dot. But here's the weird part. The image was actually taken in black and white. NASA scientists converted it to color later, and they chose the colors. Isn't that weird? Number 9. If you were born on the space station, your birthday would be on the same day as your death day. That's because time doesn't pass the same way on the space station as it does on Earth. It's all because of something called time dilation, which is a result of being so far away from Earth's gravity. Time moves faster on Earth than it does on the space station. So if you were born on the space station, you would only be alive for a few minutes before your body started to break down due to lack of gravity. Number 8. A year on Venus is longer than a year on Earth by 243 days. That's because Venus rotates on its axis so slowly that its year is almost 9 months longer than Earth's year. No. 7. You can see the same side of the moon from Earth every day, because the moon rotates on its axis at the same rate that it revolves around Earth. That means we only ever see one side of the moon, the other side remains hidden from view. No. There is a planet out there that rains diamonds bigger than grizzly bears. The planet is called 55 Concrete E, and it rains diamonds bigger than grizzly bears. It's weird because diamonds are usually small and only a few carats in size. But on this planet, they grow to millions of carats. No. If you could somehow stand at the edge of a black hole and look into it, you would see yourself. That's because black holes are like funhouse mirrors that distort and amplify everything they reflect. So if you stood at the edge of a black hole and looked into it, you would see a distorted reflection of yourself. Number 4. The sun is weird because it's not a perfect sphere. It's actually a bit wider at the equator than it is tall. That Espanol de Español does its axis, and that makes it bulge out a bit at the equator. No. A star can have more than one set of planets. That's because planets don't necessarily have to orbit a star. They can also orbit each other. In fact, there are a few known systems where planets orbit other planets instead of a star. No. There is a planet out there that has 2 moons. The planet is called WASP-33b, and it's twice the size of Jupiter. But instead of having one moon like Earth, it has 2. The moons are about the size of Earth, and they orbit WASP-33b in a weird, mismatched dance. Number 1. If you were to release a gas on Earth that smelled like a black hole, no one would be able to escape. That's because black holes are like cosmic vacuum cleaners that suck everything in, including light. If you were to find a way to trap that light inside a bottle and then release it on Earth, it would smell like a black hole. People would try to escape, but they wouldn't be able to because the light would just pull them back in, and that's why. Subscribe for more crazy and horrifying space facts.